One thing I can tell you is that it's very, very easy to claim confidence the moment your confidence has not been tested at all. I'm going to repeat that again for you. A lot of guys, in terms of the dating scene, in terms of attraction, in terms of pursuing the woman that they desire, claim to be confident until their confidence has actually been tested. Because if you really, really think about it, not being able to handle rejection, and this is something a lot of guys struggle with, not being able to handle rejection actually shows an unattractive trait about you. Because one thing you need to realize is that not being able to handle rejection, which is something that a lot of guys struggle with, it's an actual unattractive trait in the long run when it comes to the dating scene. Because the moment you struggle to actually walk away, you're actually exposing a huge, huge dependency on external validation. Because you're basically saying at that point, I need this woman to choose me in order for me to feel valuable in terms of dating her. That's what you're basically saying at that point. So what you need to realize is that you can't claim to be a self-assured guy. You can't claim to actually be a confident guy. But the moment you hear her say no, all of a sudden you start questioning your own value in terms of attraction. You can't be doing that. And that's why I say, the quicker you learn that rejection is actually part of attraction, the better. The only thing is that it's just the uncomfortable part of it. That's something you need to realize. Even gents who naturally pull women easily, even gents who are able to go through attraction easily in terms of the woman that they desire to be with, they've even experienced some sort of a rejection along the line, because rejection is actually the learning part in terms of attraction, in terms of pursuing. But the only difference when it comes to them is how they actually responded to it. And that's why in the previous video I said, it has nothing to do with them being special, but it has everything to do with their attitude. And their attitude also comes down to how they respond when it comes to rejection. Because a lot of guys, the moment a woman actually rejects them, they start to doubt themselves. They even start to feel like they're not worthy in terms of the dating market. And most of the time, a lot of these guys become comfortable instead of trying to be better all around. But I'm not saying be better in terms of just being attractive. No, it doesn't only end there. So now you need to understand that how you actually respond when it comes to rejection, it says a lot about your confidence. It actually says a lot in terms of whether you're getting it externally or is it something you've built up in who you are in terms of your growth. That's a lot of things a lot of guys really don't understand. But it doesn't only end there.